In the Clone Wars Star Wars series, there is an episode where they travel to the planet of Mortis. It is a place where they meet the father, the son, and the daughter. The father is the embodiment of the combination of both the dark side and the light side. The son is the dark side, and the daughter is the light side. Now, in this place, the father says it's a prison and a way for the rest of the universe to remain safe and protected from either too much light or too much dark, from too much of one or the other. So in this, I'd like to explore what the sun is, what he represents. To me, he represents Bogan. Now, what is Bogan in the Star Wars universe? So, the Jedi, the inherent and first name for the light side, and the inherent nature of the light side is called Ashla. And the dark side, to which the Sith claim allegiance, is Bogan. Now, these are seemingly forces of nature. They are not ideologies. They are energy as it manifests. And these two different forms of manifested energy create a balance in the universe. So Bogan it seems to be paranoia and distress and fear, but also rage. In short, it is passion. It is grabbing hold of that which is deep down, that is one is frustrated or angry about, and using that frustration and anger to create change in the external world, to create shifts. To use Bogan is to manifest a reality in the external world that is the Star Wars universe. Ashla is stagnation. Ashla is seemingly peace. It is everything just as it is for this moment. It is the harmony between all things in the moment. But this harmony is a buildup of force. It is not a resolution. It is not a using of the force. It is an allowance for things as they are without external action whatsoever. Though when one accepts Bogan, one allows passion to come forward, to actually drive one in one's endeavors. Rather than just allowing oneself to be as they are, it creates change in the external world. It allows things to happen. Without the storm, the atmosphere cannot exist. Without the rain and lightning, without the devastation, there can be no future growth from which it grows. That being the Star Wars universe itself. My theory is that Ashla pervaded the Star Wars universe for a long time. Kind of like a Big Bang. Everything was together, everything was stationary, everything was stagnant. But there was an internal conflict of that stagnation. So Bogan was formed to actually create the Star Wars universe, to cause that first Big Bang, so that the actual resolution and creation could come forward and take place. For instance, while Anakin went through quite a bit going into Darth Vader, becoming that new individual, without that change, that darkening of himself, everything that was deep down could not have been resolved with the Jedi. It could only be resolved by allowing everything to come to the forefront. All of his fears, all of his doubts. And Darth Vader became that deeper shadow work that Anakin went through. In a way, the Sith themselves are the shadow work of the universe. The universe trying to work itself out. The universe would not have been created without Bogan. But now that it is here, it has to work through the cause of the original stagnation. The lack of anything happening. The lack of movement. The lack of action. The lack of development. The Star Wars universe came to be. And Bogan and the dark side is there to aid in it realizing itself. And the Jedi deny conflict, yet they train in warfare. Yet they often try to prop up a republic that fails. Rather than providing leadership, they are providing aid and a life support system for a government who is always stagnated. It is only the Sith, when they come forward, that bring everything together to a singular purpose, an order, a protection for the universe, in one power. There is a remarkable amount of space and development in our subconscious, deep within our spirits, that is not visible even to us in our conscious minds, most certainly not to the world. Unless we dig deep down within those depths and bring out what is there, and even allow those desires to exist, then nothing will be resolved, and stagnation will happen, just like it did in the origin of the Star Wars universe. And the barrier is guilt. Look on the other side of guilt. What are you guilty of? What do you feel ashamed of? Let those come to the front of your mind. Explore them. Let them be known. For only then can we know the depths of your spirit and your mind. You and us. Do not be ashamed. Let all be revealed. And understand, Bogan.